Hello MotoGP enthusiasts, welcome back to ZNGP Today. Ducati's general manager, Gigi Dall'Igna, has shared a word of caution for Honda's new MotoGP technical director, Romano Albesiano. As Honda embarks on a major overhaul following a dismal 2024 season, Dall'Igna emphasized that transforming the struggling RC213V will require time and patience. Here's more on the challenges ahead for Albesiano and Honda. Rins reflects on his first season with Yamaha and outlines why he cannot rely on copying Fabio Quartararo's bike setup to improve his performance. The six-time MotoGP winner believes his progress must come from tailoring the Yamaha M1 to suit his unique riding style. Here's a closer look at Rins' thoughts on his adaptation process and what lies ahead for the Spanish rider. Jorge Martin, the newly crowned 2024 MotoGP World Champion, has shared his thoughts on the sport's historical greats. While he believes Marc Marquez and Valentino Rossi are the best riders in MotoGP history, Martin also praised Francesco Bagnaia, asserting that the double world champion is carving his place among the all-time greats. Let's delve into what Martin had to say about his rival and his historic season. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Honda endured one of its worst campaigns in MotoGP history in 2024. The team failed to secure a single podium across 20 rounds and ended up last in the constructors' standings with only 75 points. The brand's best finish came from Johann Zarco, who claimed 8th place at the Thai Grand Prix. To address these struggles, Honda has made sweeping changes to its technical and test teams. One key move was the hiring of Romano Albesiano, known for his transformative work with Aprilia, as the new technical director. Romano's is a big challenge. Financially, he will certainly have more possibilities, but he will also have to deal with a completely different mentality and working philosophy. I don't think it will be easy. It takes time to get a structure up and running. Quote from Gigi Dall'Igna. Albesiano is no stranger to transforming struggling teams. During his time at Aprilia, he led the development of the RSGP, turning it from a backmarker machine into a race-winning contender. By 2022, Aprilia clinched its first MotoGP victory with Aleix Espargaro and became a sought-after destination for top riders. Albesiano's ability to foster innovation and build a competitive structure has earned him high regard in the paddock. However, his new role at Honda comes with added challenges due to the Japanese brand's traditionally conservative approach to development. Honda is undergoing a significant cultural shift by appointing a non-Japanese technical director, a move that underscores the brand's urgency to adapt. Albesiano will work alongside an overhauled test team led by former technical director Ken Kawachi and test riders Aleix Espargaro and Takaki Nakagami. Meanwhile, the factory team will feature Joan Mir and Luca Marini, while Johann Zarco and rookie Samkiat Chantra will represent LCR Honda. With Albesiano at the helm, Honda hopes to reverse its fortunes and return to winning ways. But as Dall'Igna warns, the journey will require patience. You have to have the right people to be able to express ideas, concepts, new solutions, and you don't do that overnight. Dall'Igna concluded. As Honda gears up for the 2025 MotoGP season, all eyes will be on Romano Albesiano and his efforts to rebuild the RC213V. With significant changes in personnel and a fresh approach, will Honda finally overcome its struggles? Stay tuned as the 2025 season unfolds. Rins joined Yamaha Factory Racing in 2024. Marking his third different manufacturer in as many years. While his debut season with Yamaha was hindered by injuries, Rins showed steady progress, with a season-best 8th place finish at the Malaysian GP. Reflecting on his partnership with Fabio Quartararo, Rins acknowledged the mutual benefit of having the 2021 world champion as a teammate. However, he emphasized that mimicking Quartararo's setup has not been effective for his own performance. When I tried to use Fabio's setup, I'm not fast. We have two different riding styles. He's been with Yamaha since 2019, so this bike is designed for him. I need to create my own bike right now." Quote from Rins. Despite facing challenges, including an injury sustained at Assen, Rins expressed satisfaction with his overall adaptation to the M1. He praised Yamaha for being receptive to his input on bike development, though he admitted the process required time and patience. "It's clear that we cannot use the same setup. This year, it was hard because I came from another team, and it takes time. But I'm happy because I gave my point of view, and Yamaha listened to me. The adaptation was good, but when your bike isn't 100% compared to others, it's even more difficult." Rins highlighted his contributions to improving the bike's performance, crediting his experience from riding for Suzuki and Honda in prior seasons. While 2024 was a season of ups and downs, Rins remains optimistic about his progress with Yamaha. He noted that overcoming his mid-season injury and regaining confidence were significant hurdles, but believes he and the team are on the right track. "If I need to say if I'm happy or not with my progression and my work at Yamaha, I'd say I'm quite happy. I was able to bring my experience, they heard me, and we're working together well. Now, it's about taking the next step for 2025, Rins concluded. Rins is determined to carve out his own path at Yamaha, emphasizing the importance of a personalized setup and continuous improvement. With his injury struggles behind him, Rins aims to build on the progress made in 2024 as he gears up for the next MotoGP season. Stay tuned for more updates as Rins and Yamaha push forward into 2025. In an interview with Spanish media outlet AS, Jorge Martin reflected on the legacy of MotoGP legends while placing Francesco Bagnaia in a similar conversation. He said, "I think Marquez is the best in history along with Valentino, and Pecco is entering that group." The reigning world champion, who secured his first MotoGP title after a season-long battle with Bagnaia, added that Pecco's accomplishments already surpass some of the sport's legends. "With the results he is getting, for me, he has already beaten Casey Stoner, for example. And I beat Pecco, so where does that put me? I don't mean to brag. I have my feet on the ground. I know I still have a long way to go. But it's clear that I consider myself at his level in sporting terms." Martin's comments come after an intense 2024 campaign, where Bagnaia's dominance in race wins, 11 victories, was overshadowed by Martin's unmatched consistency across the season. Jorge Martin became the first independent team rider in MotoGP's modern era to win the championship, clinching the title by just 10 points. Despite securing only 3 victories to Bagnaia's 11, Martin's ability to consistently challenge at the front ensured his place in MotoGP history. When asked about his title's significance, Martin noted the high level of competition in the current era. "Obviously, I would have liked to fight for the title against the best riders, against Valentino Rossi, Marc Marquez, who is still on track, or against Stoner and many of the riders I watched from home when I was a kid. But in the end, it goes by moments. Now there is Pecco and Marquez, and it was them I had to beat. I think in the era we are in right now, the level is very high, and the value of this title is very high." With Martin moving to Aprilia for the 2025 season, he will continue to shape his legacy in MotoGP alongside fierce competitors like Bagnaia and Marquez. While the debate over MotoGP's greatest era continues, Martin's victory in one of the most competitive seasons affirms his standing as one of the sport's top talents. As he looks forward to a new challenge with Aprilia, Martin remains focused on building upon his success and cementing his place in MotoGP's history books. Jorge Martin's acknowledgement of Francesco Bagnaia's greatness and his perspective on the sport's history highlights the respect among MotoGP's elite. As the 2024 champion prepares for a new chapter with Aprilia, fans can expect more thrilling battles in a field packed with talent and history in the making. Stay tuned for what's next in MotoGP. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.